Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk about how to create a WPF application, actually a calculator application in WPF. So I have my brand new blank application. I called it WPF Calculator Demo. You can call it anything you want. Um, One of the first things I like to do is turn these panes into horizontal panes. I just need more space, at least for me, for the XAML file. So the way we do that, I'm pretty sure if you've seen my other videos, you probably know by now already. So click this button and turn this into a vertical pane. We can adjust the size over here the way that suits you best. Okay, let's start. Let's start with title. Let's change the title to calculator, and you'll see in the left pane here, title will change in real time, which is awesome, I think. Actually, I'm gonna make this a little large too. The fonts are too small for me. Let's go 120 and 120. One more maybe. 140. Oh well, what the hell? Let's go 150. All right. So calculator. Bring this down below so we can see it. I'm gonna make this vertical. Oops. So I'm gonna change the height to 550 and width to 400. Let's build and take a look, see what the size look like. We can adjust it the way we want it. Build succeeds. Let's start. Not bad. Not bad. We can change it later if you want to, but for now let's keep it this way. Alright, so let's zoom this in a little bit more. Let's go 100%, see what happens. And maybe 90. Alright, that's good. So I think we're going to need 5 rows and 4 columns. Let's create our columns, create dot columns, column definitions, open close. Alright, once we open close create dot column definitions, we need to create columns. The way we do that, column definitions, it's right here. Intelligence is great, it's really helpful. Sometimes you can remember the exact word and it pops right up once you start typing. So we just created one column and it's taking up the whole space. So add another one. Now we have 2. A couple more, copy and paste. Perfect, we have our 4 columns equally divided. Don't even have to set the width and height. The width actually. Yes. So let's collapse this and create our rows. Same way, create that row definitions, open close, and create row definitions inside. The first one is created, it's taking up the whole space, just like the columns. Copy and paste 4 more times. Alright, so we have all 5 columns. Let's collapse this. We're done with the rows and columns for now. Alright, The next thing we need is a text block that's going to serve us as a display. So if I can type right, text block, let's give it a name so we can refer it to later. I'm going to call this display. Feel free to call it anything meaningful to you. Let's give it a background color. Let's go actually down below. Background, so red. So something to note here, if we don't give it a column and row number, by default it's going to assign to the first column and first row, meaning the grid.row value is grid.column value is 0 and grid.row is 0. Did I just do 9? Great. Okay. So if you don't give nothing, it's going to assume it's 0. All right, just something to know. Okay. And but we need a text block to span all 4 columns, all the way from left to right. And to do that, we need grid.column span. How many columns do we have? 4 columns. All right. That's so far so good. Let's give it some text so we can see where we stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put some numbers in there. All right, we have the numbers here. They're a little too small. Let's get a font size. Font size, and let's go all the way to 72. That's more like it. Let's run this and see what we have so far. Looks good. Looks good. All right. So let's keep that there. And let's create, we need buttons for our numbers and functions. So let's create the numbers first. Button. Let's get a name. This is gonna be 0. You know, before doing this, actually, I like to create a region so that if I can remember how to do this, region. There you go. Region numbers. Let's call this numbers. And region okay. This way we can collapse it, and plus we know where the buttons are. Makes life a little easier when we look for something. So okay. Let's go ahead with buttons. Button. Let's give it a name. Let's call this 0. It's going to be our 0, and it's going to go over here. Whoopsie. Sure. Then close our bracket. And by default, again, since we didn't give a column or row number, it went ahead and put in right up top left corner in grid.column.0. So we need to say grid.column. So I'm going to start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be the, no, actually that's the column. No, the column would be 0, 1, yes, column 1. And row will be 4. Okay, perfect. Get a text. No, actually, button doesn't have text, so the content. Content will be 0. And let's increase the font size. Let's make this 40. 48. Okay, it's good enough. Alright, let's create one more. Change the name to 1. We want the 1 to go up here. So that's going to be column dot. Column will be 0. And row will be 3. And let's change the content to 1. Alright, that's good. Let's create another one. We already have 0, so let's copy 0. It's going to be number 2. Content will be 2. Column will be 1. And row will be 3. Alright. Let's collapse these. Next one will be 3. Content will be 3. Column will be 2. And row will be 3. And let's copy from this so we don't have to. We're almost done with that. So next time. Alright. So 3 is done. Let's copy one more time. 2 more times actually. Let's change this to 4. Content 4. Column 0. And row will be 2. Let's copy from here so we only have to change the column number. You can keep the same row number. It's going to be number 5. 5. Column, no actually this is, yes. Column will be 1. Row stays the same as row 3. No, row 2. That's done. Let's keep copying and pasting. It's going to be number 6. Let me create that column, that 2. Perfect. That's done. Let's do others. 7. Column will be 0, and the row will be 1. All right. To 8. And we column dot 1, row dot 1. I forgot changing the content. All right, that's that. Collapse some of them. Okay. Paste. Keep pasting one more time. I think we'll be done with the numbers. 9. 9. It's going to be column that Column number will be 2 and row number will be 1. Alright. So far so good. So we are done with our numbers. So now we can actually expand these. Doesn't matter because we can just collapse from there, which is pretty cool. Six, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so we have our numbers all set. Collapse from here. Now we need our dot functions. Dot and functions. Let's do dot. Well, actually, let's open a functions region. Let's call this function keys. And close. So button. This is gonna be the dot button, I guess. Yeah, let's do that first, I guess. Dot. Let's give it a name. Let's give it content. Which is going to be the dot or period, if you want to call it that way. Let's go to grid that column. It's going to be 0. It's going to be the first column. It's going to be the last row. Grid that row 4. And close. And the font size. Font size will be 48. Okay. Can copy from here. Do say division, I guess. Div. Content will be a slash. Column will be, let's go all the way up top. Column will be 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3. Row will be 1. Alright. Let's copy this and paste. Let's do subtraction. It's going to be a dash. And this is going to go to row number 2. Column is going to stay the same. Next will be our multiplication. And that's simply going to be a, actually, name will be mult. And the content will just simply be an X. The other thing we need to change is going to be the row number, which is row number 2, no, number 3. Alright. We need a addition. Add. This is going to be a plus. column is the same column. Row will be 4. Okay. What else is left? 2, 3, 4 equals. We need an equals. Paste again. Let's call this equal. Let's give it equal sign, content. And let's change the column, and we need to change the column and the row. It's going to be the second column and last row. All right. Let's run and take a look. Looks good to me. All right. Let's go ahead and collapse these two. What? I don't have a collapse. That's strange. Region, sure. Okay. So I picked the wrong one at the beginning. Instead of region, it was end region. End region should be the end tag. So region, start region, and end region. Now we can collapse these two. Alright, I think pretty much, now that thinking about it, I'm going to add a clear. We need a clear too. So I'm going to add one more, I think, row. Yes. Let's add another row. And let's put the clear inside that row. Okay. And let's add a button. It's going to be a function, so let's put inside the function. Okay. It's clear. Let's call it clear. And content, we can do it C or just call it clear. Nothing wrong with that. Let's change the column and let's keep it to the C. Change the column to 0. Row let's change row. Now we have extra row, so it's gonna be the last one will be number 5. And with this one, I'd like to extend this, actually span this across the board. So I'm gonna give it a grid dot column span 4. Okay, save this and run. See what we have. Okay. All right, so we have something to work with now. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this video right here and continue with the code behind in the next video, and then lastly we'll probably add some styling to it to make it look nicer. Okay, so I see you in the next video. Take it easy now.